Hello guys, we are looking at simultaneous equation. We are looking at all the strategies, the final strategies that can able to help us to solve all manner of simultaneous equation that will come in our WASSCE, being a multiple choice or being a objective question. Here we have been given 3x is equals to negative y, and y is equals to x plus 4. This is a past question, and we are going to look at how we can able to solve it. So I'm going to rewrite the equation 1. I'm going to rewrite it. I'm going to write the negative y first, followed by the 3x under here. So here, negative y equals to 3x. It's still equation 1 because we haven't done any changes into that. Here, I realize that equation 2 and equation 1, they all have y here, but this is negative. So let's try to get rid of this negative. So for us to get rid of this negative, we have to divide both sides by a negative 1. There is 1 in front here, we don't write it. So that will help us. So here we divide here by negative 1. We do the same thing here, we have to repeat it. And if we do that, then we're going to get the negative. A negative will cross out, and this negative will go up here, so we will get this here. And this one, you can still call it, say, equation 1, maybe star. Okay, so at this point, we have equation 2 up here, which is y is equals to x plus 4. And we have equation 1 star equals to y is equals to negative 3x. So we have y and we have y here. So that means we can also equate this one. Okay. So it's kind of a transitional stuff. So we can equate that. So we can write x plus 4 equals to 3x. Now realize that we have only x as a variable, so we can able to solve it. Negative here. So we're going to take this variable x to its component here, which is negative 3x here. So we want to make here 0, so we subtract here negative x. Whatever we do here, we do the same thing here. So x minus x becomes 0, leaving us with a 4. And then here, there's 1 here. We don't write it, but we're supposed to know there is 1 over there, so we get negative 4x here. Then at this point, we divide here by negative 4. We divide here by negative 4. And that gives us negative 1 equals to x here. So x is negative 1. After that, we plug this negative 1 into one of the original equations. So we can plug it into equation 2 here. So that's really, there's no negative. You can plug it into either of them, but if you plug it into equation 2 here, it's really simple. There's no negative out there. So you will not face any obstacle along the way. So let's do that. So y is equals to negative 1. We, in place of the x, we put negative 1 plus 4. And we get y equals to 3. So our solution is just negative 1 and 3 as our answer. We are done. All right. Okay, so if we have another multiple choice question, which is x plus y equals to 12 and negative x equals to negative y minus 10. So these are the two inequalities they want us to solve it. Okay, so equation, we can label them equation 1 and equation 2. Here, if we add it, we can able to eliminate one of the variable. So if we add it, if we add equation 1 to equation 2, you see that this one, they are opposite, so they are equally opposite, so this will go away. So let's use elimination. And here, the elimination method is the best fit if you know how to do it. But check the video and you realize I have done a whole lot of stuff about that so that you can able to catch up. Okay, so here, let me underline the whole this thing. So we are adding equation 1 plus equation 2. So here we are adding x plus negative x. You realize that again it's going to be 0, but there is a y here. It doesn't have any component down here, so y. And then here there is no y, but we have negative y here, and here we got 12 and negative 10. So when we add it, you're going to get 2. So plus 2. Now we can take this negative y to its friend over here. We have to combine like terms here. So that means we want to make here 0. So what we do, we add, and we're going to repeat the same thing here. So we will add y, and we will add y here. So this will go away. So now we have y plus y, which is 2y. And here is only 2 over here. So one number times 2 will give us 2 as 1. Or if you're going to confuse, you divide here by 2, you divide here by 2, and then you get your y equals to 1. Now you plug it into one of the equation. So we can plug it into any of the equation, but in this case, since negative sometimes mess up some of the students up, we will plug it into equation 1 to avoid all that negative traps. So we'll plug this y equals to 1 into equation 1. Okay, so here we have x here plus wherever we see y, we write 1, and it's equals to 12. Now we take the 1 to the other side here, it becomes minus 1. It's no more, and we get x equals to 11. So here the solution set is 11 and 1. We're done. And all this thing is a multiple choice that comes in the WASSCE. All right, let's look at our last example on that simultaneous equation. This one was an objective question that came in 2014, and they kind of right now they are recycling most of the questions. So bear in mind here, this question is not straightforward, but we're going to digest it so that you can be able to understand it. So here we have been given 5x minus 4y equals to 6, and here 3 to the power 3 outside y minus x into the parentheses, into the bracket, equals to 3 to the power negative 3. So here the first thing that we have to do, since we are using the the laws of exponents, since this is they all have a base of 3, we can equate the powers. Okay, so here we can get our equation as 3 parentheses minus this equals to -3. So we can label this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. And here we have to expand, we have to distribute the 3 over the y and the -x here. So we will get 3y and -3x here equals to -3, and still is equation 2. Okay, so here we can use elimination method. So we have to target one of the variable that we want to eliminate. So here let's target, say, x. So we want to target x. So we are going to multiply equation 2 by 5 so that we will get -15 here, and then we will multiply equation 1 by 3 and we will get the same 15 here so that we can able to eliminate it. So here equation 1, we are multiplying equation 1 by 3. And equation 2, I'm going to write the -3 first so that we can, all of them will position nicely. And then plus 5 times 3y equals to 5 times -3. So this is equation 1 and equation 2. So when we do that, in equation 1, 3 times 5x will give us 15x, and 3 times -4y will give us 12y, and 3 times 6 give us 18. So equation 1. And then here 5 times -3x will give us -15x here, and here 5 times 3 give us 15y, and here we get -15, and this is equation 2. So at this point, if we add them together, this will be 0, the x side will be 0, and here will give us 3y equals to, and here 18 minus 18 plus -15 will give us 3. So we divide here by 3, divide here by 3, and then y is equals to 1. So now we got y is equals to 1. Plug y equals to 1 into equation, the original equation 1. We don't want to make any mistake. Maybe along the side, maybe we might have made the mistake. So if we plug it in there, then that's going to cost us a lot. So, and you see this an objective question. So you can miss the final answer, but you will gain some points alongside. So we're going to plug it into the original equation 1 here. So we will have 5x minus 4 times 1 equals to 6. Here we get -4. So we will add 4 here, and we will add 4 here. given as 5x equals to 10. We divide both sides by 5, 5, and we get x equals to 2. So now our point is 2 and 1. We're done. I hope it worked for you, and if you don't get it, just pause and go over the video, go over and over, and then you will get it. But if anything, just send me an email, and I will go ahead and I will address it. Please make sure you subscribe and share it with your friends and your siblings, so that they can all benefit from that. See you in the next video. Be good.